care services at our hospital at some time or another? Unfortunately, the Department of Health has failed us miserably. It has failed to honour the promises made in the Higgins report in 2012 to establish Waterford as a level 4 hospital. In fact, none of the proposals in that report have been delivered, and services at UHW have been considerably depleted in the intervening 4 years. Did you all know that 1 in 3 people will actually die from heart disease in Ireland? Take a look around you now. That means that the person to your right or to your left, or indeed even you yourself, may suffer from coronary heart disease. If you or a family member should have a heart attack, you will want UHW to be able to care for you or your family member and give you the emergency treatment that you require. That will not happen if the long-awaited 24/7 cardiac care that was promised in 2012 is not provided by UHW without any further delay. Now, let's put this into perspective, and this is shocking. Cork has 6 cath labs for 600,000 people. Dublin has 20 for 1.8 million people. Galway has 3, soon to be 4, and then there's the South East, encompassing Waterford, Wexford, Kilkenny, Tipperary and Carlow, which has 1 part-time cath lab. Yeah, 1. This is expected to meet the needs of 500,000 people. It's only open from 9 to 5 on Monday to Friday. So please, any of you here today, do not get a heart attack, because you will not get to Cork, especially in this traffic, in the requisite 90 minutes. Yes, you heard me right. We only have cardiac services between 9 to 5, Monday to Friday, and now they're even trying to take that away from us too. It doesn't matter where you are in the South East, because we all know Cork and Dublin are just too far away to provide meaningful emergency treatment should any of us have a heart attack. Any of us, no matter who you are. UHW provides this care now, and were it given the funding for the second cath lab, it could do so around the clock, and at least we could all sleep safely in our beds at night without worrying. But this government are denying us these services and treating us like second-class citizens and forcing us to just make do with a part-time service, and it's not good enough. And this government know this, and they also know that our lives are being put at risk every single day. They have been told this time and time again by a number of the hospital consultants in the South East. We are at risk because we don't have access to the cardiology treatment that people in Dublin, Cork, Galway or Limerick have. Now let's be clear here. We pay the same taxes as these people, and we should have the same healthcare services in our hospital as they have in theirs. Now apparently, as far as this government is concerned, equal rights just don't count. In the South East, at least. We seem to have to remind them over and over again that our lives matter. The government has promised a measly extra 8 hours of cardiac services per week in the cath lab at University Hospital Waterford. Wow, were they great? Well, I'm sorry now, Mr. Harris, but I'm afraid that just won't cut the mustard, and it really is just adding insult to injury. It won't even touch the waiting lists, and it won't come close to providing the services that is needed for patients currently waiting for procedures. They'll go on waiting over 18 months as outpatients are lying in hospital beds for weeks on end, waiting for the procedures that they need. The Minister for Health and his 2 predecessors, Mr. James Riley and Mr. Leo Varadkar, have been told this by some of our local politicians time and again, and each of them have chosen to turn their back. Well, Minister Harris has been told this by our hospital consultants as late as last week, and he turned a deaf ear and has chosen to ignore their clinical opinion. saying that he always acts on the advice of professional clinicians. So today it's our turn, the people, to tell him. Because the one thing he can't ignore is this. Here today, you, the taxpayer, the voter, demanding what is only just and fair. Tell your TDs, your councillors, to sign the position we have circulating. Get as many signatures as you can. They were all elected to the office by you, and now they just don't want to listen. But here today, there is a collective, unified voice that will not be ignored. Today is just the start of our campaign, and we will hold all politicians locally and regionally responsible to ensure that this service is provided to the people of this region. Our lives matter, and we intend to make sure that the promises made to us are delivered upon. Our lives... I'm nearly finished. Our lives and our welfare should never have become the political football it has been for the last 4 years. Now, Simon Harris, open up your listening ears today. It is time to stop dribbling the ball. Kick it back into the back of that net and score.